All right, let's have some real talk here about money, because paying your bills just a little late or missing payments can really hurt your credit score, even more now that FICO is getting tougher on how it calculates credit ratings. So these new rules, they go into effect this summer. So beware, because there are things that you can actually do right now to save your credit score. Tiffany Aliche, the Budgetnista, joins us with some helpful information. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
So I think when people hear, okay, they've changed the algorithms on FICO, it's going to change my score, you get a little nervous. What do we need to know about that?
You need to know that the last time that FICO made a big change was 2014, and that just because they're changing the algorithm, it doesn't mean that every lender is adopting that change.
Okay, but what's changing exactly? What do we know that's going to affect us that is changing?
So they're going to be doing a deeper dive into the last 24 months of your credit history. They're going to be looking at, is your debt steadily increasing? They're going to be looking at things like, what is your payment history looking like? But they've always looked at that. But what's really special is they're going to be looking deeper at your personal loans. Like, how are you using personal loans? Are you using personal loans to pay off your credit card debt and then getting back into credit card debt? They used to not heavily look at the way you use personal loans, but they are now. What
we are seeing is that a lot of people are actually watching their credit score drop because of this new algorithm. So for the folks that were on the cusp but had a low score, how bad is this for them?
So you're not going to see a huge drop. You're looking at about 20 points. And really, these are for folks with lower credit scores. So you're thinking 580 and the low 600s. And if you have a credit score that's a little better, your credit score actually might go up.
So if you're looking to buy a house or a car or things like that, how would this affect that?
So if you're looking especially to buy a house, mortgage companies are notorious for being slow to adopt the new credit scoring model.
Yeah, help us understand, because there's several models. This is the 10, but there's an 8 and a 9 out there. And so they look at these different models, not just the new one, correct?
Well, a mortgage company or any lender can decide what model they want to use.
Okay.
And so mortgage companies might prefer the 8, and so you might not see them adopt the 10 for years to come. So the new credit scoring model wouldn't affect the way you buy a home, but a car lender might adopt the mortgage, this new FICO 10 a little faster. So the way you buy a car might be affected. But really, it's the lender that gets to decide which credit scoring model they want to use.
Which means you need to get on top of your credit score. You need to find out what that is. And how do we do that? Because there are freebies out there, right?
So you can definitely go to freeannualcreditscore.com. My FICO will also give you your free score. And if you have any sort of credit card, typically your bank or your credit card company will also give you your free credit score.
Okay, but I'll tell you that my bank has sent me an email with my credit score, which is different from the score that I saw when we went to go get a car recently. Why is that?
Because the credit scoring model, so as you mentioned before, FICO has a FICO 8, a FICO 9, and now the FICO 10 coming out in summer 2020, and you don't know for sure what the lender is actually using to judge you. Are they using the 8? I know.
Yeah, so you got to be prepared for everything. Very last thing I want to ask you, so if you have an error, right, you get your score and it's not right, what do you do?
So you definitely want to dispute, but I suggest not disputing online, that the old model of writing a letter and sending it in is your best friend, because when you dispute online, sometimes you could be signing away your right to say, you know what, this is wrong, even though you're telling me that this credit score is the way it's supposed to be, it's actually incorrect, and I want to be able to dispute again. And if you dispute online, sometimes you're waiving your right to be able to do so.
I did not know that. So print out the form and then write a letter.
Letter.
Got it. All right, Tiffany, the Budgetnista, thank you so much.